Scenography is actually a practice that comes from theatre stage design. So originally it's been the design for a drama play on stage. We moved a bit away from the focus on the decorative skills, let's say it, and on the illustration of a drama play into different kind of areas. So we work a lot with other kind of spaces. We work outside of the theatre with public spaces or with specific sites, and we also work in different kind of structures.
It's also about creating a space for people that they really feel transformed or transported into another place.
So what are the concepts of spaces in our society? But also how do they come into being? What are the materials of them? So this is much more the questions we ask ourselves.
It's really great because it's so open and you can take it in the direction that is right for you. And sometimes you don't know until you just explore and you have to experiment.
Most of the teachers have their own practice, so they're also practicing artists. And they're often also researchers. And what that delivers for us, or why we're also interested in this, is that the program itself is actually very much searching for the contemporary development of scenography itself. We have a lot of connection to the professional field. So we do that by inviting professionals to, for example, be buddies or coach them. But we also go to festivals like Urol, engaging with what is happening around us, exploring actually together with the students on what is it actually about in scenography.
It's a really nice atmosphere. We really know each other. We're up to date on each other's work. How can I add to their practice, or what can I learn from their practice? How can we sort of exchange ideas and work together on making it something more?
How could something specifically be told to a spectator? Then you're curious about scenography. Our students are very much from various disciplines, so it's a very cross-disciplinary master. They really come from various, normally still artistic or design disciplines, and find their way to us because they somehow are curious about something in their discipline that has something to do with scenography, with spatial, with staging. It's a search for your own interests.
Thinking about the concept and curating all the aspects that are around it, so starting from a space, but also then how all the dramaturgical aspects and spectatorial aspects. So how do you relate to your audience? How do you guide it through the experience? How do you frame the experience?
Engaging with this really in a making process gives you a certain insight which you can't have purely by thinking it.
Then you can make it your own because you have all the tools, you're dived into different techniques, media, and then you can just make it your own. So that's something I really liked.
So on one side, of course, you can go after this master in various directions. So we have people who work in a design agency. We also have a lot who get self-employed themselves. Others go maybe more into the research trajectory. So there's a variety of possibilities I think you can do with this kind of lens. But at the end, it's really about your own interest in what do you want to explore in your own artistic making practice through the lens of an expanded scenographic practice.